for a lot of us, with Dharmendra not being here. Iconic personality, and it's for me, he's been like family. I've had very, very close association with him, and I can only say it's very unfortunate, but we need to celebrate the man. I really, the family I know must be going through a tremendous amount of sorrow and pressure. But I think generally the industry needs to celebrate a man like Dharmendra. He's been the idol, one of the best looking people we had, iconic actor, and a wonderful human being. And I would like to talk about his being a human being, which was a great human being. I had a long association with him since I was, my father was a filmmaker who knew Dharamji very well. But I was also an assistant director in Miranam Joker. I was an assistant with Mr. Raj Kapoor, and Dharamji was working in that film. And I remember we were shooting in Delhi because we were shooting the circus portions in Delhi. Gemini Circus was in Delhi. Dharamji used to come by the evening flight at 7:30 from Bombay. He would reach Delhi at 10 o'clock at night. I would go to the airport to fetch him. He would come straight to the circus. He would shoot till 5 in the morning. And I would then take him back straight to the airport. He'd get into a flight. And he would come back to Bombay to shoot for Aadmi Aur Insaan, for B.R. Chopra. Dharmendra did this for 1 month. For 1 month every day. For his kind of respect he had for Raj Kapoor. It was one of the finest things I've ever seen. That was, his way of, his respect for the man. 1 month every day, he would come and travel between Bombay. And I don't think there's anybody else who would manage to do that thing. And I've been very close with the family because I happened to direct Betab, which was his son's first film, Sunny first film. And I remember at the shooting, we were shooting in Kashmir. And he came one day, he just reached there. And he said, I've come just to look around and say hello to everyone. And after 3 days, he said, yaar, main to वापस जा रहा हूँ. I said, Dharamji, why relax? He said, यार shooting देखना इतनी boring चीज़ है. मेरे को समझ नहीं आता लोग बैठ के क्यों देख रहे हैं shooting. I said, Dharamji, यही है कि वो बैठ रहे हैं आपको देखने के लिए. They're more interested in you as a person. And there are lots of these things about him, these quips, and when Betab released, there's a theatre in Bombay called Gaiety, which is just adjacent to my house. And every evening at 6 o'clock, Dharamji would be in Gaiety, seeing Betab every day. And he was so excited. After the film, every day he would come over to my house, just next to it, and he would talk about the film as though it's the first time he's seen it. He was so excited about his son being there, and the sons, of course, have also, made a mark. And the only thing which is sad for me is that I was not there. And but the memories I have of him are really tremendous. And my heart goes out to Sunny and Bobby and Prakash Auntie and everyone. It's their family, and it's a personal loss. But I sincerely feel that this is a man who should be celebrated. The life he has led and the pleasure he's brought to people, but from his films, from his actions, from his interviews, when he's spoken to people, he's brought a lot of pleasure. In fact, I have a friend who's a police officer in Delhi. He called me yesterday when we came to know about it. In the evening he called me, and he was crying like a child. And he's a senior police officer there, and he said, you know, my life's mission was only once to touch his feet. And you know, for me that mission is over now. So Rahul, please do me one favor. Anytime, whenever Sunny would be free, please let me know. I'll come down to that because I would like to just come and shake Sunny's hand and give my condolences for what happened. See, this was the power of Dharmendra. And he will always live. People will always remember him. And, you know, his legacy is carrying on with his children. And it's a tremendous legacy to have. And I don't have very many words to say because my experiences are so many with him. So many. And I'm happy I'm here to talk about him. You know, unfortunately I couldn't be there, but at least I'm here to talk about him, and it's, you know, talking about my experiences with this man who was like a father to me. He really nurtured me and helped me out, and was a wonderful producer. You know, as a producer, I don't think one could have a better producer than Dharmendra. And the thing of cinema was that he was very excited about cinema. Even like Betab, he'd see it every day. Even while the film was being shot, when he sees Rashmint, he would every day ask me, "Arey, this scene ke baad kya hoga?" Now he's seen it. He's seen it, he knows it. But he was constantly wanting to know what happened. And so we lost a great human being. And we are lucky, you know, we are lucky to be here in the times when icons like Dharmendra ji were here, and I had the pleasure of meeting him. And may God bless his soul. And I would like to thank the festival authorities. Mr. Makhdoom is here, Vrinda ji is here, Mr. Jaju, the secretary, for having this small homage to pay. For me, this has been a fulfilling thing that I've had this opportunity to talk about the man whom I admire the most. Thank you very much, and thanks a lot.